divisional chief. He get no power behind it. He have power behind it. Where miracle gonna win. He can even make a web win in division number 2 in Grandmother Canada. He didn't want to make sure we are win.
Wake up for your sleep. My sister, too long. We've been in our sleep.
Pleasant welcome to another interesting edition of the program Sky Morning Live on Sky 107.1. We are here Monday to Thursday, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Today is Thursday, the 28th day of March 2024, by the way. My name is Matthias Lavindi. That's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, I'm so excited this morning. The energy is really good. I feel the atmosphere is really good. I'm grateful to God for yet another opportunity to be counted among the living, and most importantly, to be counted for one, my existence. Welcome to the program, Sky Morning Live. We have a couple of things to look at this morning. Reading from the article public news, the action they've taken so far, and how they proceed about it. At the same time, we're going to be looking at this thing. You know, you want to travel somewhere. Because you do want to travel somewhere. Which country do you want to travel to? USA, Canada, China, Russia, Israel, Hamas.
Well,
what do you want to do?
good morning. Let me see, happy birthday to you. It is a big and long one. See your casual words, man. I know my father gave it to me. Yeah, memory of course. African attire. But today the man is dressed casually.
So they celebrate the
One neck, t-shirt, black. I think it's his father. I don't want to listen.
No,
It's
not.
corporate dressing.
It's not any kind of shoe.
This corporate dressing. No,
No, it's not any kind of
listen,
shoe.
listen. It's not an issue of any kind of shoe.
In fact,
The thing is the
in fact,
shoe.
the footwear I'm wearing is boots like you want me to put on the camera? You want me
Yeah, so
can they
that's
see it?
the man's wearing a boot like shoe, but like shoe.
Right. I mean,
So after you are wearing
okay, I'm gonna get you one fashion.
then it's cool.
Fashion footwear, yeah.
What's a birthday? Pray that God continue to bless you. Pray that God will continue to strengthen your partnership. Family at home, God will provide for family. You know, in life, there are difficulties. Yeah, you know something like that. But we still make it. We take them all, we take them time, it's all because of God. So pray that God will give you everything you desire. So today's Matthias' birthday. Give me a gift. What you can do, the man got a mobile money number. If you want to make him happy, send a small thing.
Right.
Then you go and sit with friends and like from at least just sit around friends today.
Right.
So remember this day that
And that's why I'm casually dressed. So
the man is prepared.
yeah, I'm prepared for today. The latest I stay out most of the time between the 9 and 10, but I'm prepared to stay out till 11, 12, maybe if possible 1 o'clock. If possible 1 o'clock. So yeah, it's a good day. Thank you, thank you for all the time. My daughter said that probably now I leave the house.
Go to work.
Probably leave the work.
Or you can book that road.
But no, they told me to leave the house. I don't know what day I'm not. I'm talking to them, but they said they're going to come.
California, Annabelle, send a message to you and your mother. If you bring your food, tell us I can back up all the morning.
I don't know what they're doing.
When I'm back, no, miss. What many I go back up all the morning and eat. They bring food out there.
I don't know what they're doing. Honestly, dear.
So I want to see them. I know they'll be there.
They're coming. I don't know how they're coming. I don't know what they're coming. They are not able to tell me
So that's what.
but like I said,
I like to travel. If I'm traveling, I like to travel. And I want to travel to where God will be.
Talking about traveling, remember things that happen to people who back home and Nigeria to other parts of the world, specifically many people who want to visit Canada, most of the time they get duped by people who pretend to be the proper agents, travel agents or immigration agents to help them with some immigration papers and so on. Many are victims of it. In fact, apart from that, even Dubai or the United Arab Emirates, sometime in 2021, 2022, 2023, there was this thing, this video circulating on social media concerning our sister, who left this country everywhere. And then there was a particular administration that was, part of them, of the ones who imagine those girls in every country in the whole planet, traveling to look areas where, well, unfortunately, that doesn't lend that So today we intend to just, take a little moment to have a conversation with them and reach out to you in regard to share with us, basic tips on what people should consider when you want them to leave Nigeria to go to until that, until you can get the proper advice, until you can be able to on the right people. I just want you to understand that it's a risky adventure, right? I know that many people like adventures, like me, I like adventures, I like to try new things. I don't like to get stuck into one all the time. I like to try new things. I see myself doing having interactions with other people. Experimenting, from so while you are, at the verge of experimenting, it's also important for you to be mindful of the environment you find yourself. What especially when it comes to travel, all right? Well, you don't know the environment you're going to. You want to make sure that you have proper place. Some people, in fact, do not even leave the country like this. By the time they get to spending all the thousands of dollars, the person they are interacting with, the person is no longer good. Their numbers are blocked, right? And now how do you let them down and do this thing after so many times? I know this particular topic that introduced this morning is something that is beyond some of your hearts. Some of you are silently, breathing. You are shouting in silence. You are being abused in silence, but you cannot come out because you're thinking where to party. So whom do you take your complaint to? Whom, what are concerned? Whom does this matter concern? So you're very much concerned about how you're going to navigate through it.
And Matthias, this basically, I want to say, because most people are the one on the road travel. You go anywhere, you see one man, talk to people, you want to travel, you know other folks, but I don't know, sometimes yes, travel is good, but when you travel, you should travel to the right place and the right time. Do the right thing.
All right.
Sometimes you are people will just call you and say, oh man, I can make it with X, Y, Z, and they happen.
Right.
Let's take an example. What happened at AA? So when you're eating a block of money in the country,
right.
That's the same way people can still eat for the money in the country for traveling.
Right.
Somebody go to Washington, do a document kind of ladder. You say you make a travel, bring 10,000 now, bring 2,000 back. The person wants to wear money, the person for it.
And the frustrating thing is that even the people, in fact, we also state that these people who are of course, fraudulent, right? They are asked for certain documents that show that they are working on a daily certain amount that they're not going to be liability on the nation traveling to. So yes, and I am this person who is and the person who is doing this.
Some of them ain't get a bank account number.
And apart from the account numbers, they let the very people who are doing those fake negotiations for them to prepare fake bank statements that do not exist. That how can you say that is someone prepared that for you saying that you earn $20,000 a month, and you know that you're not earning that amount, but because you want to travel, the person is making all these arrangements for you on a fraudulent foundation. You accept to start on the fraudulent foundation. So when you in turn get duped, because your intention was to dupe, that nation, that you're going into that nation with this so-called information that you earn 20,000, you have 20,000 that you're going to come back in Nigeria. Meanwhile, you do not have it. So in an event where this person that is doing that for you turns around to dupe you, you will crap out. So meaning, it is like you say in the Liberian parlance, speak what? People see me go laugh. So I mean, for us, we do not have all of the the expertise in providing you the right advice in terms of this particular thing. Here's what we can do. I'm going to show you that we're going to link you. We're going to reach out to the right people overseas. Give you advice. Right. Have a conversation with them and see how they can guide you in the process. Because this is not a conversation we intend to have just today. We want to do it repeatedly from time to time. Maybe a month time we'll have it twice, so we can ensure that more people are educated on this particular subject matter. Having said that, back in Liberia, there is this commission set up by the president, President Joseph Linobo. It is already in full strength and all out there, making sure that people get informed about what, who has this particular thing and all of that. I had a couple of questions. Watching the video yesterday where my good friend and brother, Emmanuel Gongwe, I am an associate of the Economic Freedom Fighters, a friend to Emmanuel Gongwe. Outside of politics, yes, so the organization I think is heartbeat. But now Emmanuel Gongwe seeing him and other people, right, taking the portfolio of going across own asset. Because to say recovery of asset, it means that it is not just asset, every asset. Right, it is asset taken unlawfully, right? Unlawfully by the government. Yesterday, I watched a video of my good friend Emmanuel Gongwe explaining to the press about an action. First, there is this video that was taken from the Inspection General of the former Inspection General of there seems to be a man, a platform made that man is solid. For the very first time, I took up time to listen to from the current staff because I had a listen to the beat. And I started at 9. I listened to the end almost of I didn't end, sorry, I want to correct it. I didn't end the program almost of the I already do this. Alright, so I listened and Minister Berlin here is constantly intellectual. I noticed during that interaction that Mr. Geraldine here get happy to prevent people from coming on. I don't know how this will end the water he's on later on, but I could sense the atmosphere around Mr. Geraldine here. Here is what I mean. This is what I mean by it. Mr. Waterston had informed the public that, well, Patrick Sulu is here. He's going to come on. We're going to bring him on so that he can have a conversation and tell us about this guy. Whilst Tonto was talking, one of the gifts, one of the abilities of radio personnel, this have also been on radio personnel, that when we are listening to the radio, we're not listening to the radio the way you do. When we listen to different ears. When we are listening to the radio, we listen to the radio. Every sound in the studio, in fact, when someone opens the door, I can tell that someone is entering the studio or someone is leaving the studio just by listening to the radio. When the person, the presenter is on, if the person is saying something in there, and I notice that there is this dead air created in between. I can tell you that person is either trying to look at the particular direction and getting some sign language, getting information through sign language, or the person is trying to go through some document. They want to make sure they verify before they speak to it, and many things happen behind it. And that is only the person who has this radio ear can pay attention to more detail. As Standard Waterfront mentioned that, I only heard the information So what happened is that where the minister was, I think the minister was in the studio here.
Yes.
A local studio. Right? So Pastor Studio was with him. I think Pastor Studio had accompanied him. Even at a point where the minister himself admitted, saying, yeah, but Patrick is here, Patrick Studio is here, the man can walk about the man of my friend. He accompanied me and we together. I know that Patrick will not see me here and I'm on the radio, Patrick can't join the video, can't talk. That, you can't do that to me. All of that. What do you think was happening? What do you think was happening?
There was a communication.
And the minister, say, my man, listen. Somehow.
You're not here to fight.
Exactly. I know that somehow this thing is the way it is and this and that way, I understand, right? But don't talk out this thing.
Just for them.
Yeah, it's more like someone saying, it's someone saying, don't
Okay, so yeah.
Somehow it is like they're saying this whole car is being too many people. Okay? You don't have to
What is that?
yes, how can you
I
say
can two of us sit down
I
and say
can two of us
platform.
sit on
There will be
the platform.
exhibition.
Yeah, against each other. Someone is trying to wish me happy birthday, but listen, now I'm on the radio. But I understand that you call for the birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very nice. I mean, I just have to continue the show. You can just send me a text and I'll call you right back. I'm telling you. So I sing that. I sing.
But
and then
you think Kato Studio was in the studio there too?
he was sitting with the Minister of Information. He was with the Minister of Information in the studio. The minister said it not once, not twice. Something is not right. That's one side. The second thing is, I'm looking at the acid authority saying that the orange after they arrested, they impounded some vehicles, taxi-like vehicles, right? That were brought into the country by the former chief of protocol. Reported the country by the former chief of protocol from Kondo. In any case, the particular thing that the
No text it out.
they say gracious right. Yeah, gracious
They were
right.
impounded no text.
Yeah, I think about 6 or 7 of them in a particular thing. They actually, I listened to Emmanuel Gongwe on it, right? Now, my question is,
No, wait, Mata, I want to get something to it. Let's go to the VOA.
no, yeah, let's bring it.
Let's go to the VOA and be right back. We'll come back. Let's do it.
This is you. You can't do this. If you're going to Rafah, you're going to have a humanitarian catastrophe.
Downplaying the impact of a Rafah operation on Palestinian civilians.
When people are down, you can back up. They don't have to go into north of Wadi Gaza, but there's 65% of the Gaza Strip left open, and people just leave. They leave with their tents.
No date set yet for that visit. Ben Thomas, Washington.
Ukraine's military said Thursday that Western forces attacked overnight with 28 drones and 5 missiles. The Ukrainian Air Force says the country's air defenses shot down 26 of the drones, with intercepts taking place over the Odessa, Kharkiv, Dnipropetrovsk, and Zaporizhia regions. The regional governor in Zaporizhia said on the Telegram Messenger app that falling debris from the drone sparked fires at several residential buildings, injuring 2 people. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is urging the world to speed up delivery of F-16 fighter jets, saying it is vital to boost his country's air defenses against the Russian attack. Zelensky's comments on social media Wednesday came after Russian strikes in the eastern Ukrainian city of Kharkiv killed 1 person and injured 19 others. This is real news. A Japanese drug maker whose dietary supplements are at the center of a growing health care reported 2 more drugs potentially related to his tablet. Thursday's announcement brings the total number of deaths under investigation by the company and the health ministry to 4, with more than 100 other people hospitalized. The Reaction Pharmaceutical recalled 3 supplement brands after customer complaints of kidney problems. The over-the-counter product contains an ingredient called red meat rice, which is supposed to help lower cholesterol. U.S. safety officials said Wednesday the pilots of the cargo freighter that crashed into a hydrant bridge in the eastern city of Baltimore, Maryland, had reported a loss of power just minutes before the disaster, citing audio from the ship's black box data recorder. Meanwhile, the U.S. Coast Guard said the vessel's engines had undergone maintenance at the port of Baltimore before the crash. Here's AP Washington correspondent Todd Rodney with those details.
Realizing the Shannon Jewelry says authorities were told the Dolly was known to have leukemia. We were not informed of any problems with the vessel, which ended up losing power before it crashed into the bridge. The disclosure came as divers recovered the bodies of 2 of the 6 construction workers who were fixing potholes on the bridge and plunged into the Patapsco River.
The deceased were removed from the vehicle and brought to the shore.
Maryland State Police head Roland Butler says the other 4 workers are presumed dead, and once the water is clear of the bridge's debris,
Those same divers want to go back out there and bring those people close.
Soccer, Meghan, Washington.
The New York Auto Show opens to the public on Friday, and it comes as the industry faces tough choices
as rivals go slow. Meanwhile, Toyota is adding EVs to its lineup, but says it's focusing more on hybrids. New US rules look set to demand that half of all sales there are EVs or plug-in hybrids by 2030. The initial targets set by the Environmental Protection Agency were even tougher and met howls of protest from the industry.
That was Reuters correspondent Julian Sadowitz. International Edition delivers insight into world news through eyewitnesses, correspondent reports, and analysis from experts and newsmakers. We also keep you in touch with social media, science, and entertainment trends. I'm Richard Green for VOA News.
Today is your birthday. It's the day when you were born. Celebrate another joyous day with your friends and family. It comes once a year. Say your prayers and be thankful to the Lord for this precious day in your life. And celebrate with the song I'll sing for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. We wish you success. We wish you success. We wish you success, dear. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you, dear? Happy birthday to you. Today is your birthday. It's the day when you were born. Celebrate another joyous day with your friends and family. It comes once a year. Say your prayers and be thankful to the Lord for this precious day in your life. And celebrate with the song I sing for you. Come on now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. We wish you long life. We wish you long life. We wish you long life, dear. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May God.
Okay, so happy birthday to the man Matthias F. Labindi. Fire.
Yeah, Fayala Bindi.
Happy birthday, my man.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Happy
you so much.
birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I mean, the day will be great.
Yeah, it will certainly be great.
You enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I see somebody calling me. Yeah, but just keep on the conversation as I talk to this person.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Welcome back to the program Sky Morning Live on Sky 107.1. We are here Monday to Thursday, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Today is Thursday, and this is the last day of our appearance on the show for the week. We're going to take our break today to be back Monday with a fresh edition of the program Sky Morning Live. Here we discuss a variety of issues ranging from politics, social, economic, health, travel, like we mentioned about people who are disadvantaged, in the hands of individuals in the country that say to them that we have what it takes to take you out of Liberia, process the documents, and send you to and make you land in Canada or other parts of the world and make you to, get proper papers and you can live there. Maybe later on we can lead the process of you becoming a citizen of maybe Canada or other parts of the world. You have to be very mindful. I know many of you have seen that video that circulated on social media concerning the Omar girls. The reason why we put Omar to them is because they were in Omar, and Omar is a particular area, either a state or a city somewhere in the United Arab Emirates. So Omar girls, we do highlighted that, but that's just one of few issues or that have happened, few experiences that people have gone through during this travel thing and all of that. But there's a man, a Liberian, who's been in the we'll call Gongwe shortly just a moment. There's a Liberian who's been in Canada for years. He immigrated there. He's done well. And let me just give you a little profile of Dennis. Dennis runs an immigration institution. It's a Dennis Immigration and Integration Services Incorporated. It's led by Christopher A. Dennis Jr., a passionate proponent of immigration. As a refugee from Liberia, Christopher's personal experience as a refugee has provided him with a deep understanding of the intricacies of immigration processes. Christopher was inspired by his own experiences that led him to enroll into the graduate diploma in immigration and citizenship law at Queen's University and becoming Liberia's first male graduate of that prestigious program, which helped him refine his expertise. So the purpose of his commitment is to assist individuals and families in establishing Canada as their new home or acquiring knowledge through a Canadian Learning Institute in order to achieve their goals. Christopher's primary role at Dennis Immigration is to support and guide individuals navigating the Canadian immigration system. Dennis Immigration strives to ensure a seamless transition and strives to make Canada an accessible and inviting destination for immigrants seeking a fresh start in Canada. Christopher is the managing director and founder of Dennis Immigration and Integration Services Incorporated, registered in Ontario, Canada. Christopher also holds a bachelor's degree in Management Information System with more than 26 years of experience in the information technology industry. So we are poised to speak with Christopher this morning. If we don't make it, we're going to rearrange. Christopher is not alone though. There's this world today. It is unfortunate on the part of any man to think that what men can do, women cannot do it. Here is a lady called Ms. Sharon George. Ms. Sharon George is an ambitious professional who is passionate about her work and about ethical outcomes. Before moving to Canada, she earned a Master of Science degree in Corporate Social Responsibility and Energy from the Robert Gordon University in Britain, and worked in the Liberian public sector as a corporate social responsibility specialist for many years. She enjoyed a rewarding career working to develop and transform entire communities across Liberia through the oil and gas industry. After moving to Canada, Sharon realized that in order to forge the professional path she wanted in her new home, she had to go back to school. Sharon then enrolled into the Graduate Diploma Immigration and Citizenship Law program at Queen's University and becoming Liberia's first female graduate of that prestigious program. Having recently made this exciting transition to immigration and citizenship law, she is armed with a deep appreciation, and respect for the field. Her personal experiences as a newcomer to Canada has also shaped a passion for helping other new Canadian immigrants achieve their dreams of safety and better opportunities for themselves and their families. Sharon is the director and founder of Mary U Immigration and Integration Services Incorporated, registered in Alberta, Canada. These two individuals were to be our guests this morning. I'm saying were to be our guests this morning because I'm looking at the time difference. The time now is 8 o'clock. If you look at, I just Google it, 8 o'clock in Liberia, 8 o'clock, that's 8 a.m. Looking at the time, it's 2 a.m. in Canada. All right, it's 2 a.m. So I'm very sure by now they're sleeping. Even 8:30 is 2:30 a.m. So they're literally sleeping right now. So we may have to rearrange this where they were planned for them. We all have to plan it properly. That will come up and they'll have to wake up around that time, set their phones on alarm, and wake up around that time so that we can have this conversation. But the reason why we want to have this conversation is that it is not going to be a one-day conversation. We're going to lead this conversation. We're going to lead it in a way that at least a month we can do it twice so that more people can be educated.
Yeah,
So-
because everyone wants to travel.
Right. People want to travel, but you have to do it the right way.
Yeah.
It's just like the scholarship program, Julius. You know, a lot of people have been duped by that.
Mm.
Some people say, well, I can make you get, better. I can process your scholarship program. You can land in Canada. One of the nations I want to go to study someday, I either land in Sweden, Switzerland, or America, right? Those three countries, yeah. Oh, seriously, I want to either go to Sweden, Switzerland, or America. So by that mindset, if you develop such a mindset that you want to visit a particular environment and you're so much blinded to finding and asking all of the necessary questions, you can be easily duped by someone.
Of course.
And that's how people are becoming victims of this whole travel thing. Luckily for us, we've come in contact with two Liberians that have dedicated their time to guiding people. We're going to first of all share with you experiences. Should we have them on the show anytime soon, either today or another time? We're going to share with you experiences of other people, how people have been duped. They themselves are going to share with us, in fact, some of the cases they've encountered. People reach out to them to help them to start on a new slate, because someone had already eaten their $10,000, $20,000 from you. Now you don't want to give up. You want to start on a new slate by finding the right people to work with. So that's how somebody are getting in contact with Dennis and Sharon. And then I managed to get in touch with Dennis. So we want to lead this conversation. It's a way of helping you, the public, members of the public.
A lot of you want to
benefit.
travel out there,
Yeah.
but you don't know the way through.
You don't know the way to.
Some people will dupe you. You post someone lie to you, they'll give you document.
Right.
Or be false document. You
Right.
go to the airport, it bought you come back.
But in fact, Julius, and the fraudulent part of it, that even the people themselves get engaged with, that they themselves, they are dishonest even before their dishonesty slap them back in the face, is that they accept that these people who are processing their documents to process a bank statement that says Matthias has $20,000 in his account. I don't even know what I
And
have.
he earns $15,000.
I don't even know what I have 10 US dollars in my account. So why would someone bring me $20,000 bank statement?
And you
Or-
take it because you want to travel.
Exactly. So when that dishonesty that you yourself have laid down as a foundation, if it comes back to you to haunt you, then you want to cry foul.
Steve
So
to Steve.
it's a
Steve to
may
Steve.
God laugh.
Thank you.
But let's go to the asset recovery. And Julius, I don't know, before talking about the asset recovery, have you heard? This Kush thing in the country, Sierra Leone is should I say, is the custodian of it. I no disrespect to my brothers, to my Salon fam with them. I beg. And Julius, talking about Sierra Leone, can you just find me a song by one boy called Incredible JJ? He calls his song Bad Bush. You will love it. Bad Bush. You say you know music now. I'm showing you music. somewhere somewhere in between.
You got even
He say the boy say no bad bush or true bad boyfriend. The beginning dance to it. He says he's a bad man.
You got a boyfriend, girlfriend. Yeah, that's
No,
what
let's see. He say he's a bad man. So no bad bush or true bad boyfriend.
No, man, I want to say, you got a boyfriend, girlfriend, you know how long.
No, listen, but listen to the song, right? I just want to cue it because I mentioned my fam with them. That's Salon now, so I don't want them to get hurt because I said Sierra Leone is a custodian of Kush. But honestly, it came from there. All right, Sierra Leone is affected most by this Kush thing. All right, but I don't know what measures Sierra Leone is putting in place to combat this thing, because many young people are dying on a daily
So,
basis.
to get put measure in place. I don't consider being bomb Let me buy any water. He says something.
That is jamba now. Jamba,
Yeah.
jamba na good herbs.
Hey,
So
hey,
jamba na
Billy.
herbs. Jamba na herbs. That girl,
Yeah,
a fan
Billy.
girl. And you want to share? Let me share a phone with you. Back in Sierra Leone as a refugee, so we used to like mingling with the guys, with the young boys in the town. So one day we were sitting in, because I was in Jembe. We left the camp and we went to the main town. So we were playing with the boys and all of that. So their drug enforcement agency folks came to arrest, some people who were involved into this. So we listened to the guy saying, where you getting at this house? What did Jamba? The man said, the guy told him, the man said, Jamba is not here. She went to the creek. And Jamba is the name of a lady as well. Jamba is also the name of marijuana. So the guy said, Jamba is not here.
Why so don't pull that una Jimmy?
Una? I thank you. I'm going to teach you create this morning.
Oh, I want to freak that. The man behind me. Una brother, I said, what you call una?
All right. So the message, Jama is not here. Jama is at the creek. She want to fetch water.
Yeah.
They beat the guy. The message, no, Jama is not here. You said you want Jama, but Jama is not here. Now yeah, but like seriously though, Julius.
Let's get to Conquest.
Yeah, this is serious and it's
There's
killing
a
people.
document.
I was talking about the Kuch thing, but the president Joseph Yimabwak has declared Kuch as a national emergency. All right, so I want to read that directly from the Executive Mansion website before we bring in Emmanuel Gongwe. Emmanuel Gongwe is already queued. He's listening to the show. We have some concerns. When I told Julius that some yellow taxis, were impounded yesterday by the team. Oh, where is this statement, man? Where is this statement? I saw something yesterday. Where is it? I'm not seeing it now. I'm not seeing it, but yes, I think it's a declaration. Maybe this is just something that somebody. Yeah, but I'm not seeing it on the Executive Mansion website, which is frustrating. All right, but yeah, basically it's about the Kuch thing, and I think the government is putting measures to ensure that we combat it holistically as a people. To the asset recovery team, Julius, when you say you want to go after the asset, I don't want to start asking the questions before Gongwe comes on. So let's put Gongwe on and let him tell us how they're going about this thing and how credible is their team in terms of approach. What approach are they exhibiting in terms of getting the asset that they say belongs to government, asset that belongs to government? How are they doing that? All right. So Emmanuel Gongwe is one of the members of the team. He was seen yesterday. I think they have vests as well that identifies them as what asset recovery team.
Okay, so Gongwe is on the line.
Is Emmanuel on? Do you know that Emmanuel, as a friend of mine,
Emmanuel, good morning.
As a friend of mine for many years, Emmanuel. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Are you getting us?
Emmanuel.
Hello.
Emmanuel, are you getting us?
You are live, Julius. You have to check the call.
But we hear me us. I mean, are we hearing him?
Yeah, but I don't think he's getting us. Hello.
Let me try again. See.
Emmanuel, but we just put it to the speaker instead of the mic. Try the other call. Yeah, I was just about to pick a fight with him. That as a friend, he doesn't know that today is my birthday. All right.
Freedom fighter.
Economic freedom fighters, right? So he's gonna fight his way. The interview I enjoy Emmanuel Gongwe when T-Max was on 50-50, I put him on the line.
Emmanuel, good morning.
Hello.
Okay, so Jawole there, let's put you on speaker. Emmanuel, good morning. Wow. Emmanuel, you are live.
Yes, Matthias, I said good morning and good morning to fellow citizens.
Good morning, Emmanuel. Unfortunately, you do not know that today is my birthday. What a friend.
Well, let me say happy birthday, dear brother. May God grant you the strength and wisdom as you lead the Liberian people through your professionalism in the media.
Thank you so much, my brother. You are a member of the asset recovery team. What's your role first? Let's define your role on the team.
So on the asset recovery team, I'm the chairperson for the physical asset retriever.
Physical asset retriever. What does that mean?
Well, to retrieve, for example, buildings and government cars and all of that.
So how do you identify that this particular car or this particular house or this particular item, you know, it belongs to government? How do you what are some
So
what is it?
we're basically doing, for example, so there are different components of asset recovery, which I will not detail. Because we have the intelligence side of things and we have the investigation side of things. So for the vehicle aspect, for example, we have two different approaches that we are using. One, we requested for, you know, the inventory of government, you know, assets from January 2019 to January 2024. So the line ministry and agency has been officially written to supply all through different allotment, the number of cars, you know, the government bought from 2019 to 2024. So we're waiting for that report. Another approach we're using, because we are also aware that in Liberia, we have issue with documentation. It will take some of the ministries and agency some weeks to be able to supply all with the necessary information. So therefore, we are setting up checkpoints that the Ministry of Transport would do, that the GSA would do, and then we will park suspected, and underscore this word, suspected cars that we think belong to government. So when
you will park those cars that you think belong to government, according to you.
Yeah. So when we park, and then we ask you for specific documents. So when you present your documents, if your vehicle is not linked to government, we allow you to go. So that's what we've been doing. So we're just checking off documents. Now,
so wait, why are you going with that? Let's take, for example, the taxis yesterday that reportedly belong to the former chief of protocol, Finabondo. Those are commercial vehicles. They're applying the streets. These guys need to report daily. If you park them for a certain period and you later discover that the cars legitimately belong to someone, they do not belong to government. So would you be able to pay for the time that these vehicles have been parked?
No, listen, on that particular gracious car, like I said, we have number of people that we consider person of interest. Right now, we have identified.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You identify people as persons of interest without
person of interest?
Right.
Person of interest means this person working government. They acquired a lot of property, and if you match that income, from government payroll to the number of property they have acquired, you can see discrepancy. So because of that, we identify them, we consider them person of interest. So person of interest, we are doing a couple of investigations on people we consider person of interest. We want to establish the number of property they acquire. And so when we establish all of the information and facts that we want, of course, we go into bad them from traveling out of the country until the total investigation is completed. So we are on that process. Now, part of the intelligence we receive is that those gracious cars belong to a former government official.
And who is that?
Not established.
Who is that?
No. Get me. We are doing investigation. We do not want to come up in the public now to say it belongs to this person. When we complete the investigation, and only realize that it is not the person's property. So we are investigating the gracious cars, the owner of the gracious car. So by the time we establish the owner, for example, we're going to let the car go. We are only interested in knowing who the owner of that car.
Oh.
We are not interested in the car.
Wait a minute, Mr. Gongwe. You are interested in knowing the owner of the cars. You are not interested in the cars. Wait, give me a moment. No, just a moment now. Let me ask the question. Let respond to the question, sir. Right? You first of all said you have people you consider as persons of interest simply because they worked in government and you noticed that their income could not commensurate with what they have acquired over time. Therefore, you are suspecting that they may have done something, unscrupulous that made them to acquire those properties they've acquired without legitimate documents. You're already going ahead to impound vehicles. I asked you earlier. No. You just plan.
So Emmanuel.
If you want us to have a conversation, you have to give me a chance, because you need to understand investigation has different stages. There are many different stages in investigation. So there's no laid down procedure that says this is a standard procedure for investigation.
So you don't have a standard
What we have
procedure.
done- What we have done, there's no standard procedure. You can investigate a particular situation in many different ways. So what we have done is because we find ourselves in a complex environment where access to information is difficult. We are developing stage by stage different methods as to how we conduct investigation on a particular person. So what you saw yesterday is we have intelligence that this car belonged to the person. You don't want to put somebody name out there, without the facts. So we arrested the car yesterday on account of the intelligence. Now, we have asked them, can you bring us a document? Interestingly, those cars apply in the street without any document. So yesterday at 1 o'clock, when we impounded the car, we asked them for the document, the source document, who bought the car, and the car belonged to whom. They said they were going to bring the document. So they promised us in 30 minutes the document will be available. From 30 minutes to 1 hour, 1 hour to 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, the document will not be made available. So we told them, okay, gentlemen, it's getting late. We park the car. Tomorrow morning, you bring your document. You get your cars out. We are not interested in just impounding.
What sort of documents? What sort of documents are you seeking from the people?
We are seeking the source document. The source document is the ownership of that car, and the ownership will determine how the person acquired the money to buy that fleet of vehicle.
Okay.
So there are a lot of investigation we are on.
So let me ask you this question, sir. When the government set up the asset recovery team, did you people concern yourselves with the list of assets that the government has out there, such as when the CDC administration was in existence, say, for example, cars? It's a certain total number of cars were given to officials of government. You want to first of all start as a responsible group. You want to first of all start by knowing how many cars were returned to government, responsible officials of government, how many cars they return, how many cars are still out there in the hands of government officials. Do you have that list?
Listen, in the intro of my conversation with you, I said to you that we have requested the inventory from the Line Administrative Agency. While awaiting the inventory from the Line Administrative Agency, we have received intelligence that people are re-spraying those cars and changing VIN number. So we needed to move in quickly. So what we did yesterday was a precaution to stop people from changing VIN number and respray. Yesterday we had to go to a garage where they were respraying 2 different cars, 2 different Land Cruisers. We picked them up yesterday and took them to GSA. So there are a lot of garages currently with cars. They are doing respray. We just received another intelligence this morning that there are 4 cars parked somewhere. They are doing respraying since last night. So we're going to send a team there. So there are a lot of things that are ongoing. So we cannot wait for the inventory before we start. The moment we say we're waiting for inventory, I just received another call that some batch of people took the cars to B Mountain and they are leasing those cars to B Mountain. And you want us to wait for inventory before we start?
How old is the asset recovery team now?
You know how old it is.
So
it's
you
1
mean
month plus? It's 1 month now.
So it's 1 month plus. I'm sensing lack of cooperation on the line of line ministries. Is that a fact?
That's what I'm saying to you.
Can you speak?
It is not a lack of cooperation.
Well, how long will the lines ministries take to give you information on such?
Because we have documentation problem in this country, so they will have to find the information.
No, I don't get that.
Give that information to us.
I don't understand that. What do you mean by we have documentation problem in Liberia?
Chief.
Yeah.
How many times have you done your passport?
What do you mean we have documentation problem in Liberia? You mean that line ministries
we don't keep data?
Oh, you mean line ministries operate just like that without any data?
I'm saying to you from my perspective, from what I'm observing, because now I go to the ministry and agency to seek information. I'm saying to you, this country, we have problem with documentation. So it's giving them tough time to supply us with the needed information, and they will supply us with the needed information because we need it.
Except Julius has other questions.
Okay, Emmanuel, that is Julius. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I listened to you. You talked about impounding the vehicle of the former IG. Did he provide any document to that vehicle?
The former IG, like all other former officials that we start. In fact, for the former IG, we are calling him the utmost respect. We even asked one of the government cars to take his family to his home. We call him all the respect. Now, as recovery, we are not GSA. So the governor of Liberia, through the president, when he established the asset recovery team, he seconded GSA to the team, Ministry of Justice to the team. Now, yesterday, after we arrested the former RG car, we turned the car over to the GSA to look at the documentations of the former RG car. The GSA came back to us and said there were suspicions that he did not complete the full process. And so because the GSA informed us that there were suspicions that he did not complete the full process to own the car, we then decided that, okay, the car will park until he can follow provide claims that he completed the process. That is all.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel Gongwe.
Thank you very much. Matthias, I asked that question because there's a document circulating on social media, and I want to read it.
All right.
You see, we don't want to make this thing look like
a witch hunt.
A witch hunt.
Right.
And I want to be clear.
And the asset recovery team needs to be very careful with the way they're proceeding.
Yeah. I wanted to ask him, but he said the other tax said they don't provide any documents yesterday up to this morning.
And you know, Julius, you and I know that information.
The point there is that if you're impounding a vehicle, there's a reason why you're impounding that vehicle. You want the documents of that vehicle.
Right.
So there's a document here.
Right.
It's a Republic of Liberia. I don't know how authentic it is. You get me?
Right.
So I thought if we had the IG number, you're calling, but no, I mean, I don't have a number. When that operation number you had before that, I still have. I don't think he's still using that.
I'm not too sure whether the IG will even speak to that because
he can speak to that. If he can take it upon himself to go to his own studio and then let me go,
he didn't.
It would be better. Look,
he was there.
Matthias,
he was there with his friend Jerolimic Pia.
Matthias, let me tell you something. This document circulating on social media. It will not be given out by any other person than the IG, if at all it is true.
Julius, I don't know, Honorable Sudu, sorry, this is Matthias Labini and this is Sky FM. Is it proper, sir, that we put you on the radio this morning to get inquiry from you concerning the vehicle that was, taken away from you yesterday?
Yeah.
All right. We have the former Inspector General of the Liberia National Police, Patrick Sudue, as Timas would say, Sudue. It's a pleasure joining us on Sky Morning Live this morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thanks to your listening audience.
Sir, we want to sincerely say sorry to you for the embarrassment yesterday. We heard that your family was put down the vehicle while you were en route somewhere. Another vehicle had to be made available to you. But by the way, how did your family react to the situation initially prior to the vehicle being taken away from you?
Well, when they stopped them, put them over in the fence, they were very quiet. They didn't utter a word. The only thing they told those who wanted the document of the vehicle was they were going to make contact with me. And they made contact. I spoke with the team, and they said they wanted the original documents. So I had to go to where they were, took the original document, and they assessed the document. Based upon the completion of the assessment of the document, they came out to say, the car is under investigation. In fact, I was surprised to hear that they had a meeting, and in fact, they said they were not selling for my appraisal. So I said, but when did the people have a meeting? Because they just arrested the car. But apparently, what is happening, I think they got a list of people who probably bought card, and my name was on one of those lists.
Oh, you actually bought the car from the GSA, is that right?
I bought the car from the GSA.
And this car is a car that you were using. I'm told that there's a car that was bought for Gregory Coleman in 2016, and it was given to you in 2017. Is that right?
I received it in 2018. But actually, when the car was brought to the Liberia National Police,
right,
that car was being used by another entity.
Okay.
It was not a new car. When Gregory brought the car to LMP, who I don't know how or who donated the car to police, That car was never bought by police. It was being used and they brought the car in. Gregory used the car 2016, and I used the car when I took over 2018. And when in 2021, I bought the car according to GSA rule. And if you notice the Public Financial Management Act of 2009, it gave GSA the sole authority to sell or dispose of any movable and immovable asset of government.
Right.
Based upon that, I wrote GSA a letter informing them, saying they were the custodians of government assets and they were the same people who disposed those assets.
Right.
I wrote the GSA according to the fleet management law that when you own a vehicle after 3 years, you can purchase this vehicle. So I wrote GSA and I had a valid contract, because if you look at contract law states that there should be, in order for a contract to be valid, there should be an offer, acceptance, and consideration. So the offer to purchase the vehicle, they accepted, they evaluated the vehicle, appraised the vehicle, and I had to pay some cash, which was a consideration. Because the consideration, you should get something in exchange for what you're going to have. So with that, by law, I have a valid contract with the government. In order to breach, because there was a mutual assent, in order to breach that contract and to withdraw the vehicle, also I'm going to consider it as a breach of contract. So when that happened, again, you just seek redress from the court. Of course, then the law will look into it to see who is right or who is wrong.
Okay,
so
Mr.
as far as I'm concerned, there's a mutual assent between the government of Liberia and me as an individual. But I'm very much saddened. I'm thinking about that Clamati, who I expect to be a learned lawyer, will get on the street and malign my character by saying I stole government asset. I refuse to take over government asset. I'm not those kind of persons who go around even harassing or intimidating people. Everything I do, I try my best to do it in accordance with law.
Okay, Konasulu, sorry, we will go to that later. But there is Julius anyway, the coast. Did you complete the process of securing that vehicle?
100%.
We spoke to Emmanuel Gonkwe shortly. He's the head of what? How do you call it?
He said,
the head of physical asset recovery. He's the Emmanuel Gonkwe. Emmanuel Gonkwe said after they impound your car, they go in contact the GSA, and the GSA told them that you did not complete the process of securing that car. How do you respond to that?
Okay, if I didn't complete the process, how come the GSA or head of GSA signed the document? The deputy for operations signed the document. The fleet manager signed the document. When you get those documents signed, it indicates that the process is completed. Look, I think this is just a wish hunt, because you have people. What is the authority of the asset retrieval committee? How are they collecting the assets? What they did yesterday, I will have come out and said nobody taking that car to go anywhere. We're going to have a ring my road at the end of the day. The law is going to say who is right, who is wrong, because what they were doing all day was totally wrong. They embarrassed my family. They seized the car illegally. Because nothing on the book, nothing on the law to say you can jump up from your sleep and go stay in the traffic and seizing people vehicle. Also, I think the asset recovery thing should have a plan and got a list of those who bought cars, those who they think the cars is honor or scrutiny or whatsoever. They should have had that list, place a call to me. Say, look, you bought a car, can you please come over to discuss the car? That would have been very respectful. Look, I'm a inspector general, former inspector general of police. I'm an access to the country. I serve the country diligently.
Okay.
For you to go and you see, there's a reason why it's not good to politicize some of these processes. There's a very asset recovery is very good for Liberia, but if you go the direction you are going, then of course it becomes a problem.
Okay, Konosiru, before we leave you, let me ask you the final question. There is this asset release document circulating on social media. I see your name on it, and it's dated October 21st, 2021. I mean, are you the one that released this document to media persons?
Ask GSA who sent the document to the various radio stations, Spoon, and everywhere. I didn't release document. I'm a professional man.
But the document is talking about asset release permit. That is, I mean, they permitted you to use it if you want to go by that, right, Matthias?
Right.
And your name is on it, Patrick T. Sudu, dated October 21st, 2021.
Ask the GSA people who gave the document, or because I didn't give it to Spoon.
And that document,
you know, the document is not only a single document.
Okay, no, there's a sheet anyway. It's a permit, but it is signed by the Director General Fleet Management and also Deputy Director General Operations and the Director General on the 25th of October 2021.
Yeah.
Do you have the permit?
Listen, to tell you that they were the one who sent the document because they wanted to grandstand. The documents are two documents. One of the documents is the bill of sale. The bill of sale and transfer of ownership. That's the last document. I got the other document, but they didn't post that one to indicate that I have a transfer from government to me. Do you have any other documents aside from this that prove that you have permit from the government of Liberia to use that vehicle? Look, when before you get this document, before you get the vehicle, the first document that will be signed will be the asset release permit.
Yeah, and that's what we have here. That's what we have here.
Can you give me a little chance?
Go on.
I said those who posted the document, they posted the document because they wanted to grandstand to indicate that I didn't complete my process, but actually the documents are full. What I'm saying to you, one of the documents is a bill of sale and transfer of ownership to me. I got that document signed by the GSA, the C3 person that signed it. Then the other document that the one that they posted is this one when they get asset release permit.
Mm.
You understand?
Mm.
So if I posted the document, I will post it all two because if you don't have two of these documents, that means your process is not completed.
Okay.
So finally, if it is proven that you were not in the wrong, what will be your next action?
Well, they asked me to go over to GSA in the morning. I'll go over GSA, and depending on the discussion, I have a next course of action. This is a country of law. I mean, if I'm disqualified, I'll go to the law for redress.
Honorable Sudu, thank you so much for picking our call on a short notice, and thanks for giving us time. I'm going to place a call to you after the show, so that I can request some other basic pieces of information that would.
Thank you very much, and thanks to your listening, our audience. Look, our personality, my closing statement will be the asset recovery. I mean, no Liberian will have problem with the asset recovery, but Liberian will have problem with the process. How is it being handled? How can you see, like, Ghana was sending by me, they're selling me, they say, look, they all pick up, I've been having a pick up a year, they say, yeah, really, document, but I'm misplaced my document. But did anybody complain that this particular car got missing? Go bring your log from your office with the listing of all government car, check the car engine, serial number, everything.
Right.
If it is on a list, carry the car. But if it's not on the list, please don't embarrass me because there is no vehicle inspection.
All right, so we're going to back it up.
You see, those are all embarrassing situations. There were a lot of embarrassment over there yesterday. How can the asset control team should go in the cover set and re-strategize as to how to do what they are doing, or else it becomes a flat.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Comrade
Thank you.
Sudu.
We'll try to get to him.
That's the
Yeah.
former Inspector General of the Liberia National Police, Colonel Patrick, Sudu. They're giving us information on his own, experience and what he thinks this whole asset recovery team should be like. But let's hear from you, members of the public.
Yeah, so we got 10 minutes to wrap it up. Let's
Right.
hear you. 0777-777-107, 0777-221-223 are the numbers you can call, or maybe you can call the WhatsApp number +231-777-221-223. Matthias, you need to come on the side here to get the phone. There's an emergency call for you.
Okay.
A very, very urgent one. You need to come quickly. So let's hear you. Let's go here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. What's the name?
I'm Emmanuel Boone calling from New Churches.
Emmanuel, let's hear you.
Yeah, my brother, Liberia should be a country of decency. What do I say that? The past government supposed to send infantry or all government access to the incoming government.
But Emmanuel Gongwe said line ministry agencies are putting inventory together up, and they've lasted for one more already, but no inventory yet, and they're working.
So if you those who are doing these things, maybe the government, past government, they not get only infantry. Because if they have infantry, they will not be here like this. Take it serious. When you live in public office, you take infantry to the incoming group that coming.
Okay.
To avoid
Thank you. 30 seconds.
Yeah,
each.
let's talk to this other person.
Someone, okay. Let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning, Matthias Ladindi.
Good morning.
Let me say good morning also to Julius.
Good morning.
Julius. This is Eric Quine. I call you from West Point.
Let's hear you.
Matthias, I listened to the two of the public officials that you've spoken with in Emmanuel Conquer and former Police Inspector General Patrick Sudu. Let me remind you that constitutionally, Article 21B of our Constitution provides that no person shall be subject to search or seizure of his or her person, their property, whether on criminal charge or for any purpose, unless upon warrants lawfully issued. Underscore warrants lawfully issued. When Congress said that they were acting because they are a tax force and that they didn't need to consult with warrants, I think he was in the wrong. Yes, I listened to the information minister on Spoon FM.
Right.
When questioned about the asset recovery, he said he referred to what was being spoken of as a tax in their cassette, untruthful, and as such he could not speak to it.
And he referred us to the asset recovery team.
Okay,
Eric, I gotta give you. Let me speak with Pascal.
Let's go to yours here quickly.
Right. Pascal, 30 seconds.
Matthias?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Let me say happy birthday, Chief.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this is Pascal Davis. Even if I would talk for 30 seconds,
go to your point, Pascal. Time.
So professional. You ask a hard question. That is honesty. That is good journalism. That is professionalism. No matter what's involved. I heard you asking Mr. Gongwe all the hard questions. That is the professionalism. Even if you live without money, your conscience will set you free.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you. I'm proud.
Thank you.
We have now had issues with people retrieving. As for me, we don't support corruption. I am a CDC, a supporter of CDC, a job way for less.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jiwa, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you.
Yes, what I want to say, they want to bring all the embarrassment. From now on, the government should mark all the government cars.
But they can mark it. They can mark it. Just can do the coding.
Okay, if the green, let it be green all over. You know who embarrassing the other people?
No.
I work with a government, and I know my time is out. Once I wait for people to get in the street to go collect and pick up from me, I will give it to the government. And they were doing it, all the thing was going on, happen. Thank you.
Thank you,
never did it.
Thank you. Let's go line 2. Good morning. 30 seconds.
Good morning, Julius.
Good morning, David Harris.
Happy birthday to Matthias Ladindi.
Thank you, brother.
David Harris and I call from Benson Street.
Matthias
and Julius, everything is wrong about Mr. Sulu. For me, why would you be in the service of government in the car you usually that is a purchase identical car? Why? And one of the questions
is it wrong?
But the GSA sold it to him.
Is it wrong to buy a car from the government?
The GSA sold it. He didn't coerce the people to buy it from them. GSA
The
is
car you using, Matthias and Julius?
No, not the car you're using. Not the car you're using. It's another car.
but it was an accident car. I don't know why Suru didn't mention that.
Matthias and Julius.
Go on.
Mr. Suru was using a car.
Right.
And then he decided to purchase that identical car. I think for me, everything is wrong about it. You will find out that.
No, I don't mean the car you are using.
That means we have to review. No, he was using the car. Yeah.
Julius, I got 30 seconds.
Go on.
You will find out that government official, the car that will be used or the car they used before, they have any interest in that car or purchase for $50,000. You'll find out at the end of the day they'll pay.
Okay, well, thank you. We'll try to ask you why the car you are using. Quickly.
I'm calling on the legislature to ensure that they submit a bill that will be passed into law that no government official will purchase government car. Thank you this morning.
Thank you. Line 1, good morning.
Good morning, Julius.
Good morning.
Happy birthday to Matthias.
Thank you, brother.
My name is Sam Nazar, and I'm calling you from District 17.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Matthias, the problem there is that when the people started the transition team, they wanted for everybody to work together. But they government, they didn't want to work with the team at all. Because the people wanted to know the assets of all of these vehicles and other assets from the government. But they didn't want to work with the people, and the people called them, and they refused because of the thing they wanted to do. They were doing their own ground where to take the cash.
Okay. Thank you.
Nobody should be making the other people ugly.
Thank you. Let's go to international line. Good morning.
Good morning, sir, Matthias, and good morning, Julius.
Good morning. Good morning. Sir. What's the name? Where do you join us?
My name is Emmanuel Boa. I'm calling from Norway.
Let's hear you.
I think the country, Liberia, is a country of laws, and so I think everything you do, you should do according to the law. The task force was established by an executive order, which I think is right, but that does not exclude that the task force should not go to the court to obtain the warrants to such an impound. So I think the task force has the right to impound, but they should have the warrant to do so from the court of competent jurisdiction. I think they have gone the wrong way at this time.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Boa. Line 1, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you. What's your name? 30 seconds.
My brother is Liberia. And
why your name, my man?
Rufa.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, you know, my brother, the task force, it's not a bad issue, it's a good issue. You know what I'm saying? The procedure, are proceeding wrong. I think land ministry agency has this database system. You get in the database system, know who get car, who are back car, and who not back car, and who own government, who are breach government policy and things, or who government are breach policy with you. I don't know all these things. Everybody get ready to the law. The one the law is never anyone. So you have to look at this thing, but if you just get on the street and just see that you probably see the one you probably see the one thing, the other recovery thing they were saying, that thing is wrong. You know, as an educated man, you know what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Just got intel. You never fought that intel. You had to fight for the family, the measure, man, you're going government to the way you get. They can't even buy a food. Or this is all government owe you. So they go through the process, pay the people bottom money, until they don't pay the bottom money, not get a car. When you get on the street, that's what I get for trouble coming.
Thank you. Let's go. Final caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, let's hear you.
Not bad. The asset recovery is a good system for our system because, you know, I just want to start up for property of government. You know, just say as a weak something. It will serve a deterrent for would-be or culpable people. I think it's good for our government so that you are not working again. Tell all the government computers and why they say wrong from the government. It's a shame for Liberia. All right, 77 years ago, what kind of independence are we showing? What law for our country do we show?
Okay, so let's talk to the very last caller. Thank you, Lawrence Kemea. Very last caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Say your last call, you get 20 seconds, your time.
Yeah, I'm Sam Voyon and I call from the Oro.
Let's hear you.
I just want to give you an example of what Patrick Suru did when you were RG. One deputy minister that was at the Ministry of Finance, Joel Fakel. Joel Fakel bought car from GSA and when CDC came with all her documents, they still took the car from her. Even that the Clarence Moldova was put down right before his fence.
Even the Minister of Information, the current Minister of Information.
Even the current Minister, but
in the street.
Now deputy there.
Yeah. Go at the Minister of Finance now and find out.
But we should be serious about it. It should not be about revenge.
Yeah, very last caller there this morning. And Matthias, I mean, that's it. That's the beauty of it.
You know, I shouldn't have done show today, right?
I know.
I should stay home.
Yeah, should stay home.
Sleep.
But there's an asset release permit. It's circulating.
Right.
But it's good that he's confirming.
Yeah,
But he said he got a couple of documents to justify that
I'm calling him after the show.
He did complete the process.
Right.
So quickly before we go, let's see on the page. I'm so common say I'm following from the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia, EFFL, Mercy Gates, Yap, Numopo, not easy. The guy said, look, he said, look, that crazy. No, man, I don't use this kind of voice anyway. Anyway, finally, Zio Carter Jr. said the 1986 Constitution of Liberia prohibits illegal search and seizure. Article 16 of the Constitution protects the right of privacy, stating that no person can be interfered with unless a court of competent jurisdiction order. All right, let's go to public radio. We have 2 comments there. Panto Elijah said, watching from Crown Hill, Broad Street. Thanks for watching. Can I say, Mr. Sulu? All the illegal aspects of you talking about also happened during your operations with the CDC, where there were no justice. Wrap it up.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of the program. Sky Morning Live and Sky 107.1 will be back Monday for another fascinating edition of the program. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, so happy birthday to you again, Matthias. You requested a song by Incredible J.
Right.
JJ.
Right.
It's called Babuch. I'll play it to close the program.
Please do. I'm listening.
Until we catch you next Monday morning, Julius Boki alongside the birthday man, Matthias Fayala Bindi. He's my uncle anyway. We say goodbye. Have yourself a wonderful night. Tomorrow, no, not come on Fridays morning. So only Monday to Thursday. But we'll re-strategize, man.
Right.
Because people saying out.
Right.
So Matthias, the song, man.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible JJ. Babuch, no Babuch for the.
For bad offering.
So many calls and on. When I say I love you, baby, now you one day not be sorry. I know go one make you vex at all. Cause the baby when you see me, I know that I'm not me paddy. You know sabi vex more. Even though person go and maintain you with money. Me na man, but I go cry.